Did the stream start? I can't tell. It looks like something might be up with it. Let me know if you're in the chat, if it actually popped up. All right, I think I got it. I think it's working. Okay, so I'm gonna share the link a couple places. Let's see. What's up? Okay, people are here. All right, yeah, something was weird was going on with OBS for a second there. Okay, let me share the link a couple other places. And then we can watch this Mr. Sakurai presents Sephiroth, which I think is called Battle with Sephiroth in like other places, like the UK one, because for some reason the US stream of this wasn't popping up for a while. And it's called Battle with Sephiroth in some other places. So I don't know if they do that every time though, because I haven't looked at the other streams. Usually I'm looking at the US one. This one also I guess has an age restriction on it, so I don't know what we're gonna see here. Maybe some Mii costumes that are a little, I don't know, from franchises that are a little more mature or something. I don't know. Yeah, somebody said the U.S. is age restricted. Yes, I don't know. ESRB, M theory stuff, I guess. I don't know. All right, so I did. Just one more place I want to put the link here. Okay. I think that worked. Okay, cool. So the link's there. Put it up on Twitter, and we're good. Okay. People are saying, hey, everybody. People are saying 2B Mii costume. Yeah, maybe that would make it age restricted. I don't know. Matters what the Mii costume looks like, I guess. Yeah, supposedly the presentation has an age restriction on the US version of it. And the US version of the presentation like just popped up a few minutes ago. The UK one was what I was about to live stream actually. And then this one popped up, so I don't know. It's a Judgment Day for Geno. Yeah, we will see. How likely do I think a third fighter pass is? I don't know. I don't know how likely it is, but I definitely think it's possible. I think it could definitely happen. I just think it would they'd probably take a break. Like Sakurai would probably at least take a break. That's what I would like to have happen. I don't really want to see like, you know, a Smash after Smash Ultimate. I would rather either just get like Smash Ultimate Deluxe with all the DLC and then maybe make some more DLC for that, or just keep Smash Ultimate alive and have Sakurai just be like, hey, I'm taking a break, and then in a year get, you know, Fighter Pass 3 or something. I'd rather do that than a new Smash game. I just don't see the point in doing a new Smash game. Someone said I'd say 3 fighters in the third pass. I think it would be 4 fighters. 4 Echo fighters would make like all the CSS character select screens like perfectly squared off. But I don't know. Sakurai doesn't seem to usually care about what the character select screen looks like. Chocobo Mii costume, yeah. There was this. So you know the images that they have like for the events and stuff, and we can look at that website to see the numbers on the images. I guess the most recent event, I forget the exact numbers or something like that, but Pin Shadow over on Smashboards kind of figured it out, and we might only get like 1 or 2 Mii costumes here, so it might just be Chocobo and Geno returning. That could be wrong, like maybe that's off, maybe that's wrong, but that's what the math seemed to suggest for how many spots we have in between the Sephiroth and Sephiroth reveal and then the latest event. There's like so many missing spots. I think last time there was like 10 missing spots, and this time we only have like 5 or something. I don't remember the exact numbers. Someone says it was 106 through 109. Yeah, so it's like really small. So we might only have like 2 Mii costumes or something, which would be crazy. I'd like to get more Mii costumes than that. I think Lloyd is pretty likely as a Mii costume because they both have katana. They've kind of been doing that. They've been giving us a Namco Mii costume every time. Chocobo and Geno returning, obviously. I hope Geno's a deluxe. If Geno's not a playable fighter, at least I hope he's a deluxe. So we will see. We'll see what happens here. But it's definitely Judgment Day for Geno. If somehow we get past this with no Geno, then I don't even know what to think. I don't know what to think anymore. What if we get a Mallow hat and nothing of Geno? If it looks like the Mallow hat from Kako Mallow, that would just be crazy. Five Nights at Freddy's me? Yeah, that's a possibility. Possibility. Someone said Sephiroth was unexpected. Yeah, I wasn't thinking Sephiroth. I probably should have been looking more at other Square characters, but I really had in my mind that like we're probably almost like certainly getting a Square character because of those Square Spirit events, the Octopath Traveler and Trials of Mana Spirit events. But I was thinking, well, it's either going to be Sora with a Geno Deluxe costume or it's going to be Geno. If they couldn't get Sora, but it ended up being it's Sephiroth. So now I'm thinking it's Sephiroth with the Geno Deluxe costume, and they just absolutely couldn't get Sora. Age restriction for the Tifa meet. Yeah, I mean it might be because of something like Tifa or 2B or somebody showing up here. I don't know. We will see. We will see. I could also see like I don't know other Final Fantasy stuff. Black Mage would make a pretty good me costume. Have I played the Final Fantasy VII remake? I watched a little bit of it. I played the original Final Fantasy VII, but I actually did not play the remake. Someone told me it was so good, and it was like they said it was awesome. I just haven't gotten around to it. I probably will at some point. I think what I'm afraid of is I'm going to play it, and I'm going to get to the end, and I'm going to want to play the rest. So I might kind of wait till the next one's out too, and just so I can just play through it because I don't want to stop in the middle of the Final Fantasy VII storyline. Some Final Fantasy me costumes would be sweet. Noctis, yeah, I mean they could do other Final Fantasy games too. It's actually like it's tough for me. Like I could think of Chrono would be cool, Neku would be cool, Terra, other Final Fantasy characters like Terra, Noctis. You could do like there's like a million things they could do. Lightning, you can do anybody, but we'll see what we get. And then stuff like Tifa and Barrett and stuff from actually Final Fantasy VII. Though I suspect they're going to be spirits, but maybe they'll get me costumes too. And then, there's other stuff like the Lloyd me costume or Geno, showing up, maybe Mallow. So I think the most me costumes we've had is like 6. And this one looks like it might only have like 1 or 2. So, we might just get the Chocobo and Geno me costumes, which if that happens, I would hope Geno's at least a deluxe. Actually, maybe if it's a really small costume pack, maybe it'll be like Chocobo hat and then Geno, and he's a deluxe and he has like alt colors and maybe multiple music tracks and maybe he has his own me attacks or something and maybe a victory screen and he's just basically a playable character. I don't know. I'm probably hoping way too much here. But we'll see what happens. Let's see what people are asking me. Do I expect Chrono Trigger me sword fighter? I don't expect it, but I think it could happen. Sephiroth was announced around the same time Cloud was for Smash 4. Yes, Cloud was I think in November. I think he was like late November. And then Bayonetta and Corrin, I think, were more around the time Sephiroth just got announced. It was like mid-December. I remember I watched the Bayonetta Corrin thing, and then I went and saw the was it Force Awakens, whatever the first of the sequel Star Wars movies was. Gex me, yeah, I don't know. I mean, Gex is square, so maybe. We will see what happens. Someone said, "Dude, Geno will only be a me." Yeah, I mean, probably at this point. Like, it was always ever since Hero when Hero happened. I mean, okay, so when base game happened, it was like, okay, he's a spirit, so maybe he's just that's it, he's a spirit, which was a downgrade from him being a costume. And then Hero happened, and it was like, okay, well, maybe the me costume will return, and it didn't, and it was like, oh, maybe he's playable. I don't know. Would they get 2 square characters? And then the Sans costume happened, and the second Fighter's Pass was announced, and it was like, okay, well, maybe Geno's a deluxe costume, or maybe he's actually playable. And now we're back here to thinking, okay, he's probably a deluxe costume with this. If we get past this without that, it's like, it's just been a roller coaster. It's been too much. How would I feel if Geno's costume was the same as it was in Smash 4 and not a deluxe? I would be disappointed. I'll be honest. If he's not here, it's like, and then he's just not part of the pass at all, that would be sad, but I'd have hope the whole time that, oh man, maybe he's playable. If we just get the Smash 4 me costume, though, I'd be like, kind of bummed. I'll be honest. That would probably be like, I mean, worst case scenario would be just stays a spirit, but I mean, I liked that the Smash 4 me costume happened because it was like, cool, they actually acknowledged Geno. But these days, I don't really like me costumes, but the deluxe me costumes I do like. Actually, the only me costumes I've made of me fighters are the deluxe ones, and I've made every single one. I made a Sans, I made a Cuphead, I made a Vault Boy, I made a Bomberman, and I sometimes play as them because I think it's cool to see those characters in Smash. So if Geno gets a deluxe one, cool. If he just comes back with the Smash 4 one, though, man, it'd be like missed opportunity. I'm very doubtful he'd just get the Smash 4 one, though. Do I watch The Mandalorian? Yeah, I do. Today's Thursday, so what is it? For me, it's like at 3 a.m. we get it. So I usually watch it on Friday. But yes, I do watch The Mandalorian. I like The Mandalorian. I actually heard the original actor for Boba Fett, which I think was multiple people. I think he passed away today, which is sad. So yeah. But I like that they got the guy who did Jango Fett for Boba Fett and The Mandalorian, because obviously Boba Fett's supposed to be a clone of Jango Fett, so that's just cool. I thought that was cool. I think it would be bittersweet if Geno was announced because that means all the speculation is gone. Yeah, there's a little bit of a like, either the deluxe me costume or if we actually got Geno announced, there would be a bit of a like, man, I've been waiting for Geno for like, I mean, since Brawl for Smash. But basically since Mario RPG came out, or whenever I first played it, which was probably within the first year or so of it being out, I've been wanting him to get back into Nintendo and Mario stuff, which he has a little bit, obviously a little bit for Smash and a little bit in Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga as a small cameo. But this will be the first time we'll play as him again, potentially, if it's a deluxe or if he became, actual playable fighter. So yeah, it would be a little bit bittersweet to have that journey end, but it could happen. It could happen, within the hour here. So we will see. Yeah, someone said at least Sephiroth would be the one to kill Geno since he kills. Yeah, I feel that. There's two things in my head that are kind of make me like, okay with this scenario if we do get, Geno here. Hopefully as a deluxe, is that Sephiroth is kind of known for killing characters. So if Geno adds up to his body count, cool. It's an honor to be killed off by Sephiroth. And then the other thing is, Geno is a spirit that inhabited a doll, a toy, in Mario RPG. So if he is a deluxe Mii costume, I can just pretend, Geno's spirit he inhabited a Mii costume, and he's running around in a costume that he's in, and that's just how he plays him in Smash. So that's a cool headcanon for me. I can pretend Geno's in the game. And I have Banjo, I have Little Mac, so, 2 out of 3, and it would be like 2.5 out of 3 if we get the deluxe, so pretty cool. Do I think Crash could happen in February or March? I think if Crash is in, he would either be the last fighter or at E3. I think if there's another fighter in March to go with like Amiibo theory, which there probably will be, I think it would probably be, my guess is Hayabusa right now, actually, like Ryo Hayabusa from Ninja Gaiden. But I don't think it would be Crash then. I think Crash would be at E3 or like the final character. I think Crash is big enough to be an E3 reveal and stuff. How many more fighter passes do I think will be first party? Maybe one more would be my guess. Here's my guess. I'll throw out my guess here. I was going to do it actually after this presentation. I was going to do in whatever my next video. I was going to do like, here's where I'm at with my guesses. I think it's probably going to be Ryo Hayabusa, and then some combination of Crash, Master Chief, and Breath of the Wild 2 Zelda. That's my guess as of right now. I mean, my prediction, it's not perfect. But I think if Breath of the Wild 2 is really big at E3 and Nintendo wants to push that, and Zelda's like playable in Breath of the Wild 2, and that whole scenario I've laid out for a while now goes down, and they want to promote Zelda in Smash to promote that Zelda's playable in Breath of the Wild 2. I can see Breath of the Wild 2 Zelda at E3. And then the final finale character I see is like Crash or Master Chief. I think Hayabusa is probably next. And then E3 could, if we dodge the Breath of the Wild Zelda, then it could be either Crash or Master Chief. And then the final one could be either Crash or Master Chief. So you mix them around however you want. So that's kind of my guess right now is Hayabusa, and then E3 is kind of up in the air between, I think, Breath of the Wild 2 Zelda, Crash, and Master Chief. And then the final character is between Crash and Master Chief. I feel like that's where my mind's at. Obviously, it could be a total surprise. I actually like that theory about Konami and Sega having characters in Sephiroth's trailer. Maybe we'll get a Konami and Sega character, which obviously what I just laid out doesn't have that. So that's a possibility too. So that's my guess. It's my prediction as of right now. My prediction before had Geno on it, because I really did think a Square rep would happen. I told people that too. When I'd see their prediction rosters, I'd be like, I really think you should put a Square rep there. I think a lot of people were reluctant to put Geno or Sora because they're such fan-wanted characters with hard, hurdles to get over. Geno's obscure, Sora's Disney. It's, whatever, I get it. But I was telling people you should probably have a Square rep on there, but just like me, I think most people are thinking, well, the only Square reps are Sora or Geno, really. But we got Sephiroth, so that was correct thinking, but now I've kind of updated my predictions here. No Namco second rep is weird. Yeah, I feel like that too. But I don't know. I'm trying to think about it. I feel like Heihachi would have been it, and we got a Mii costume. We also we got Heihachi and Gil, and we might get Lloyd here. I mean, if we don't get Lloyd, then maybe Namco. Maybe I'll reassess that and think about a Namco character. But if we get all 3 of the Namco Mii costumes in a row, which I think we might here, I just feel like they would have saved them for whoever the Namco, if there was a Namco rep. I mean, it's a little weird. I'm also not really thinking of Capcom rep anymore after the big Capcom leak, and we haven't heard anything Smash. I'm kind of not thinking that's going to happen. So what else am I on the East Coast? I am. We just got a ton of snow. I had to shovel my way out of my driveway this morning. Actually, my friend's driveway. Oh, here we go. Turn it up. Alright, what's up, Sakurai? Oh, that's cool. He has both versions of Sephiroth behind him. In the studio once again. Hey, nice. I wasn't tired of your house, Sakurai. I honestly think you should stream more. Ooh, alright, he's in a big studio now. Social distancing, nice, nice. Good job, Sakurai. Good on you guys. First up, the Mii costumes. Oh, man. Alright, we're going right into it. Alright, Sakurai. What do you got for me? I don't know how I'm going to feel about a Geno Mii costume. Am I going to be excited or is my heart going to break? Is it going to be both? I don't know. Mixed bag of emotions. Alright, Garrett. Tifa. Alright. Well, there's two right there, so maybe we have more than two. I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. Alright, Aerith. Alright. There's a lot of Final Fantasy VII characters here. Alright, normal Final Fantasy is Chocobo? Chocobo hat. Chocobo hat returned. Am I about to see Geno? Is he gonna be a deluxe? Oh, is it the same? It's the same one. Oh, that's my disappointment. That's what I didn't want. It looks very... Oh, man, it looks like almost exactly the same. They didn't give him a head. They didn't make him a deluxe. Ah, oh, that is heartbreaking, Sakurai. Oh, that is actually pretty disappointing. I'm pretty bummed. It doesn't even get the... He's not gonna get the song either. Man, really? Not even a deluxe. A little teaser for you. Alright, lots of Final Fantasy VII costumes. Man, yeah, that is rough. That was literally like my bottom of the barrel, like, thought on what would happen here. Please customize the seed when you create the Mii Fighter. Man, not even a deluxe, really? I felt like they were making the deluxe costumes like almost for Geno at this point. Oh, Sakurai, you're hurting me. You gave me Banjo, I can't be that mad, but oh man, oh, that hurts. Alright, let's look at Sephiroth. I do like Sephiroth. People say maybe next game. Yeah, I know, it's a bummer. Longsword, the Masamune. Yep, I know about Sephiroth. I played Final Fantasy VII. Some said Geno is the only character I want since the game's release. Ugh, I'm sorry for you. I mean, I want Geno obviously a ton, and that was rough to see happen. Also, is that the first round we... No, we didn't get a deluxe with Terry, I think. I think we didn't get one. It was Sans, and then I don't think Terry came with a deluxe. Sans came with Banjo. I was gonna say, I feel like that was the first time we didn't get it. Lloyd's still in the running. Yeah, we didn't get a Namco Mii costume here. That's true. So, okay, maybe a Namco character is on the table. Alright, let's see what Sephiroth actually plays like. He looks really sweet. I love the artwork they did for him and everything with the wing and whatnot. He like it's really cool looking. Relatively tall. His sword's ridiculous. Kakomelo question? Yeah, Kakomelo's probably dead. I mean, I don't see how they would get the Geno Mii costume without a Melo hat, and the Melo hat would be somewhere else. So yeah, Kakomelo's dead. Oh, that was a bummer to see for Geno. A bummer. Original game final boss form. Cool. So there might be something at the end. These were first this time. Yeah, it is a little suspect, but I'm trying not to I'm trying not to think that something else is going to happen here. Alright, wing form activates. I'm wondering if this is like Arsene with Joker. Speed and strength. Someone said, I'm generally sad for you, man. Yeah, I know, it's a bummer. It really felt like there was going to be a deluxe and get at least the song and stuff. We're not even going to get the song in. It's literally the same as Smash 4. I mean, I guess it's better than not having him in the game, but man, with the deluxe Mii costumes, you'd think they'd give us Geno here. Okay, so he has super armor. Okay, oh, you lose the wing. Makes sense. Sometimes was Malo hat delayed? I don't think there's a Malo hat. Overall state of battle. Oh, interesting. So people can't blame Nintendo on this. This is solely on Square. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I was hoping for a Geno Deluxe so Sakurai would at least talk a little bit about Geno and say, hey, the fans really want this guy, you know, whatever. But it's weird he did the Mii costumes at the beginning, so I'm a little suspect. A little bit. But, hey, if that's the end of Geno, that's the end of Geno. I'm just happy I got Banjo, I guess. I was pretty okay with picking up Mii Gunner to play a deluxe Mii costume Geno too, but I don't know, the Geno Mii costume they're giving us, I'll get it. I'll probably make a character, but yeah, it's not as cool as I was hoping for. Oh, weird. Okay. So he's gonna be good against like multiple opponents, I guess. Might be a good doubles character. He can hit multiple. Oh yeah, it does different damage. That's cool. It's kind of like a tipper, but just a gigantic sword with a different, not just a tip, but other, you know, different parts of the sword. We're saying sorry, Geno got confirmed. Yeah, it's deconfirmed. Yeah, I know. It's a bummer. It's a bummer. I mean, I kind of just spent the last week like accepting, okay, Geno's probably not going to happen because we got Sephiroth, but I was really thinking we'd get a deluxe Mii costume. It's a huge bummer that didn't even happen. At least I can make myself in the game still. Yeah, I mean I can add the hat to a Mii, so I can make a PapaGenos character. Am I gonna start holding out hope that at the end there's also a Geno Deluxe costume and they have both? I doubt it. It's a bummer. The tip is the strongest. Okay, so it's similar to Marth. It's just a huge sword. He's got a slide. I always like characters with slide attacks. For some reason, I don't know, it feels natural to me. That's pretty cool. He's just got crazy reach. That's a smash attack. That looked like an insane reach. Saying they're disappointed. Yeah, I'm right there with you. It's disappointing. Maybe next game if we can keep the or next pass maybe, I don't know. We can keep the fan base alive. That was kind of like my worst case scenario for today, honestly, was that if we get past it without Geno, cool. You know, hold on to hope. If we got the deluxe Mii costume, cool. Get a music track and I'll play Mii Gunner. But that was just like, I don't even know if I want to pick up that costume, honestly. I mean, I'll buy the costume. I don't pick it up as a character I'll play. I don't think I'll be playing Mii Gunner just to play that Mii costume. Oh wow, you can just poke people away. It is cool he's fighting the Final Fantasy VII Mii costumes. That's pretty cool. Maybe that's why he showed off the Mii costumes first then. Maybe it's not as suspicious as I'm thinking. Maybe he just wanted to show them so that he could then have Sephiroth fight, you know, Final Fantasy VII characters. That's cool. We saw that in his reveal trailer. He can stick to walls. Spider-Man over here. That's neat. Never finished my playthrough of Super Mario RPG. I mean, I've beaten the game a couple times. My brother, if you mean me and my brother playing it, my brother doesn't really like RPGs. This was kind of pulling teeth to get him to play through it, but we played until he like got Geno basically, and then he was done. He didn't want to keep playing it. He liked it. I mean, he said it was like a pretty good game. He just doesn't really like RPGs. Ends up being a new me gunner, man. I mean, I think I would have been if it was a deluxe, but I don't even. I'll probably just keep playing Banjo and Little Mac. I didn't pick up me gunner for Smash 4 after the costume. You know, I'll buy the costume and I'll, you know, whatever, just to support Geno and whatnot, but I buy all the Smash costumes anyway. Just if they want to make a fun party game. Yeah, Sakurai's going beyond that. People are playing the tournaments. All right. So we're saying, what's up with the 106 through 109, the event numbers, and we thought we were going to get 2 me costumes? I have no idea. No idea. Someone said no Lloyd Namco? Yeah, maybe maybe Lloyd will come with the next one, or maybe maybe Lloyd's actually, yeah, maybe there is a Namco character. I have to kind of reassess that now. I was thinking if we saw Lloyd here, it would mean probably no Namco character, but we saw there's all Square stuff again. Square characters have always come with all, or at least for Smash Ultimate, all Square me costumes. Oh, cool! That went way through the platform. That's pretty sweet. 2 deluxe me costumes? I don't know. I mean maybe they'll do a deluxe me costume at the end or something. I don't know. But I'm not really holding out hope for it. I think we just got our basically worst case Geno scenario here. Besides him just staying a spirit, I guess it's a little better than him not being a spirit to at least get what we got in Smash 4. But you would think they would have done a little more this time around. Someone said, but K-Rool has a me costume as well still. Does this really rule out Geno? I don't know. I don't know. Is K-Rool's costume base game, though? Oh, that's cool. It's a cool combo. Because if K-Rool's costume is base game, it's a little different than throwing the Geno costume out at us and being like, hey, buy this, and then a little later being like, oh, and also you could buy him as a character. It just seems a little shifty to do that. I feel like the people who would buy the Geno costume would then be like, why did I even buy the costume? I would have waited for the character. I felt the same way about Travis. A lot of people are saying, maybe Travis is hiding for later because he's the type of character that would like break the fourth wall and talk about his me costume. But I just think it's bad business practice to do it that way. Kakamel dead and Geno in the same day said, yeah, I know. K-Rool is base game. Yeah, see, they're not selling it to you. So that seems, it just seems weird for them to sell Geno to us and then, you know, then have him be a playable character. Maybe if there's another pass, but I just don't see it happening here. That's pretty cool. So here's a projectile. Yeah, okay, it's a little slow. Okay, you can store it, so it's like Samus's Blast. Flare, Mega Flare, and Giga Flare. It just, I guess, matters how much you hold it. Since I think Waluigi is more likely Mario character. Yeah, if there's a Mario character at this point, probably Waluigi. If Sakurai's cool with upgrading assist trophies. So we'll see if we even get a Mario character at all. There's only 3 spots left. There's a lot of characters that seem fairly likely. Said I'm kind of alright Doom Guy isn't happening anymore, hoping for Crash. Yeah, Crash is probably, after all this stuff happening, I still want Lloyd, actually, from Tales of Symphonia, but I don't know if that's going to happen either. Kind of feel like it's going to be a me costume. Maybe I'm just lowering all my expectations here for returning me costume characters. Yeah, Crash might be my #1 want at this point. Because he feels very missing from Smash. I don't know, there's a lot of characters I want about the same that are on Crash's level. Like Master Chief or Crash both seem pretty cool. If I can't get, like, Doom Guy, can't get Geno. Wondering how many music tracks Sephiroth comes with. He's going to continue the weird trend of 2 music tracks per Square character. Right, Shadow Flare, there it is. Someone say, didn't it say extra me costumes, or does it always say that? Honestly don't know. Oh, that's cool. It's kind of like the sticky bombs, but it like floats around them. Oh, neat. Are we gonna change to Papa Crash? No, I'm just like the first character that comes to mind. That's like, hey, who feels possible at this point that I would really like to see? Crash came to mind, but he's not. The characters I've always wanted for a long time were Little Mac, Banjo, and Geno. And there weren't really any other characters that really touched that level. Maybe the Koopalings, actually. I just didn't think they were ever possible, and then we got them. So, yeah. No, still gonna be PapaGenos. Still gonna hope someday maybe a Mario RPG sequel. Maybe Geno and Smash eventually, someday. I've waited a decade plus at this point. Maybe I'll have to wait another decade. Be an old man. We'll see. Are Barra, Aerith, and Tifa only outfits and not hairstyles? They might be. That's kind of cool. How kind of them. Sephiroth seems like a really cool doubles character. Like he could hit with his sword through multiple people. It seems like he has cool mechanics that work with multiple characters. Him and Villager right there kind of have some mechanics they can play off of. Ooh, that's cool. Octa Slash. Oh, that looks intense. Surprisingly effective at getting KO. Okay. That's cool. It seems like most of his moves have like different versions of them. He had all different flares. Now he has different he's dash attack, blade dash, and Octa Slash. Okay. Goes a little higher. Okay, so this is the one that has the little arrows. Yeah, we saw that I think in his reveal trailer too. So said sorry for your loss. I know, it's a bummer. It's a bummer. Just have to be very thankful Banjo got in, honestly, at this point. Banjo's pretty cool, but oh well. I was really hoping he'd be a deluxe Mii costume. I was really hoping that was... I like basically thought like, yeah, I mean that's almost guaranteed. We didn't even get that. Ugh. Ugh. Bummer. And we probably won't get Sakurai talking about it because it's not a deluxe. So, I don't know. Maybe one day in some interview we'll hear something about it. Find out what happened. Someone said, I think Beware the Forest Mushrooms could still be coming to the game. I played when Geno's Mii costume was revealed. Yeah, they've done a lot of tracks with the Mii costume reveals that then aren't in the game. They're literally just for the Mii costume reveal. And we had that track play when the costume was revealed for Smash 4, and we didn't get Beware the Forest Mushrooms. So, I don't think it's coming, sadly. Unless somehow they're saving like a surprise Geno Deluxe Mii at the end or something, but doubtful. So far it's been One Winged Angel and Genova. Yeah, I mean those are the two tracks I would expect with Sephiroth. But we will see if there's more than that. It's pretty cool. It seems like an in-depth final Smash. Whoa, started with 0% damage. Intense. Damage accumulates with the flower. I like how the flowers just became a staple for like damage effects like that. Status. Oh man, status effects are rough. It's very RPG though, so that's pretty cool. Someone said I've counted 6 tracks so far. Okay, maybe there's more. Yeah, I mean right now. Sephiroth is 100% S tier. People say that every time we get a character, though he does seem pretty good. Omni Slash version 5. Yeah, okay, you showed this in the Advent Children. Cool. I have not watched that movie in forever, but I guess Sephiroth's reveal trailer was like tons of Advent Children throwbacks. I saw the movie, but I saw it when it came out, which was like mid 2000s or something. Alright, Northern Cave.
次にステージのご紹介です。北の大空洞というステージを作りました。ステージの形状自体はシンプルにしましたが、背景がストーリーを追うようになるんですね。
Play it was simple, but the background tells a story. Okay, cool. So it's going to show the end of Final Fantasy VII.
含んでしまいます。しょうがないけど。なので、これ、
If you want to avoid spoilers.
という方は周りに利用した方がいいかも。いや、しなくてもいいかも。
Maybe you don't have to do that.
何しろ20数
Game from over 20 years ago. That's right.
新しいリメイクでこのようになるとは限らない。
That's not to say events will play out the same in the remake. Good point, good point. We will see what happens when we get there. We're up to 8 tracks now. Alright. I don't know, did the background tracks always end up as tracks that the character gets? It's a 23-year-old game. Wow. You guys are making me feel old. I remember when it was like Ocarina of Time and Final Fantasy VII. Those were like the big. I mean, Ocarina of Time's not even really an RPG, but they were the big RPG games or whatever. Zelda was always kind of considered a sort of. It's an adventure game, but whatever. Guess I'm spoiling myself. Someone said. Yeah. Gradually descend to the heart of the planet. Seems like a really simple stage. That's cool. So it might be tournament playable. Tournament legal. Place where Genova fell 2,000 years ago. Sealed away by the ancients and unearthed by Shinra. Shinra Corporation. Okay, the stage from Dissidia. Cool. 基本的な床も、この辺の床を参照しています。そしてこれが封印されたホーリーです。Yeah, sorry Geno, RIP. I know, RIP. It's sad, but there's one thing Geno fans are used to. It's disappointment. We've had a lot of disappointment over the years.
そして眼前に広がるメテオ。そしてホーリーが飛び出し、メテオの阻止に。
Oh, that's cool.
ハイウィンドはここでそこに第三形態になっていたりします。しかし、ホーリーが発動するのが遅すぎると言われますが、メテを止められません。そこで星の力である
The life stream flows forth and helps stop it. Cool. It's pretty cool. I mean, the stage is pretty simple, but there's a lot of cool stuff going on in the background. So, honestly, it reminds me of like a Final Destination stage or Battlefield stage, just with the whole style of it. And I'm happy it looks like it's tournament legal. Alright, show us the character in action. We're gonna see his, yeah, okay, it's classic mode. I'm wondering if Sephiroth is gonna be like the, I mean, I don't know, will they retcon a classic mode for Cloud or something and make him like Cloud's boss? A boss rush of sorts. Sephiroth himself is like a boss character, so having him participate in a boss rush seems appropriate. Okay, cool. I was wondering if a boss rush mode would happen with Sephiroth, so I guess maybe his classic mode is close to that, though of course you're only playing as Sephiroth against it. Someone said usually the songs they have in the background go with the character. 9 songs now. Wow, okay, so hopefully he gets a decent amount of songs. I mean, as far as characters go, we got you know, a lot of Final Fantasy VII characters represented in the Mii's. So Final Fantasy VII, you know, with Cloud didn't even have spirits with him. So yeah, maybe a decent amount of tracks, decent amount of spirits, and obviously Mii's and stuff will hopefully show up with Sephiroth here. We're saying Porky. If Porky just gets thrown into Sephiroth's classic mode, I mean, that'd be cool. It'd be really a weird place to have him. Where's Porky in the game? Oh, he's in Sephiroth's classic mode, nowhere else. But yeah, I mean, it'd be cool to add back in Porky. Unless after he goes through his classic mode, then he announces there's going to be a boss rush mode and announces Porky. That'd be sweet. Not Porky as a character, but Porky as like a boss added to a boss rush mode.
握られてますね。まあまあそんなに怒らない。
World of Light update reveal at the end. That'd be cool.
かじゃないですかもう。
Yeah, any little extra thing with Sephiroth would be really sweet. Again, they did the Mii's at the beginning, so maybe there is something at the end that they're
はい。
kind of saving for, because usually they do the Mii's towards the end.
危ない危
It
ない。
says this boss rush? No, it's his classic mode, but Sakurai referred to it as boss rush like because you fight a bunch of bosses since Sephiroth is a
怖い
boss.
と言われてるマルクですが、
Oh, Marx is so creepy.
このキャラ本当はもっと怖かったんですよね。
This character was initially a lot
年齢推
creepier.
奨制限に引っかかっ
He
ちゃう
wasn't suitable for all audiences.
しょうがないからマイルドにしてみたんですけど、個人的にはもうちょっと怖くしたかっ
I wish could
た。
have made him a bit creepier.
かな。
Also, rip Kako Mallow. Yeah, Kako Mallow definitely, fake now because obviously we didn't get a Mallow hat with Geno. If we get a Geno me here, I don't see the Mallow hat happening later.
お客さん目が変になってますよ。おっと。おっとっとっとっとっとっと危ない。ああいう血管表現とかが特に怖いって言われてるところですよね。今のもちょっと
It looks like Hayabusa next. That's my guess. My guess would be Hayabusa
あ、惜しいな、パーフェクト取れてないな。
as the next character, probably in March.
ドラキュラ伯爵
Ooh,
です。
Dracula.
一番最初の伯爵状態だと。なんだ伯爵状態。
What does that
頭
mean?
にしか判定がないから、そこは気をつけなきゃいけないですが、見ての通り。
Some people were saying when they first saw Sephiroth, they thought it was Alucard. somebody said that to me.
ここは素直にシールド。
Alucard would have been cool, but I'm glad they went with the Belmonts. Simon Belmont really, I feel like, deserves the spot as far as Castlevania character goes. What do I feel about another Sega rep in this? Yeah, I mean, Eggman, or Dr. Robotnik as I like to call him, feels like the missing boss character as far as like video game iconic characters go. And then Arl and Puyo Puyo I think would be really sweet. So yeah, it'd be cool with either of those. Sakurai killed his own creation. Yeah, killed Marx. At least there's no Fortnite. Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, if people are out there and they're Fortnite fans, do forgive me, but I really didn't want Fortnite in Smash, at least not as a playable fighter or whatever. So, yeah, I'm cool with Sephiroth. I like Sephiroth. Like I like Final Fantasy VII and everything. He's cool. It's just a bummer, bummer to see Geno just not even get a deluxe me. That's rough. The Altered Beast guy? Yeah, kind of looks like that. Knights? Yeah, Knights would be cool. Alright, we got Ganon. Do I think Ryu Hayabusa is next? Yeah, that's my guess for the next character. I mean, I don't know who it is, but that'd be my guess. I think it's probably Ryu Hayabusa, probably in March, is my guess. Yeah, Sephiroth looks very strong. Looks like a very strong character. There's a lot of, like, there's a slowness to his attacks, though, so I don't know. You always got to kind of get your hands on a character before you know for sure how good they seem to be. Excuse me. I'm wondering when we're going to get them, too. Usually they give us a an announcement to, like, save our replays before an update happens, and they didn't do that, so I don't think we're going to get Sephiroth today. I think it's going to be maybe next week or at least a couple days from now or something. Because I don't think they sent out that message, so I'd be surprised if they all of a sudden added Sephiroth. Yeah, Giga Bowser. Much wider reach than you expect. It's weird. Sephiroth is like such an anime sword fighter. He's even got a counter like character, but somehow he's just such a video game icon and stuff. He's sort of the original, I don't know, edgy anime RPG guy. I mean, he's not that. There was a lot before him, I guess, but he doesn't feel like the another anime sword character. Like, I don't know. I'm not getting that vibe with Sephiroth. He's just too cool. And I'm happy he's a katana user. I've said that for a while too. That's really weird. We didn't have anyone who used a katana because we didn't get Lin, we didn't get Takamaru. Maybe Ryu Hayabusa will happen at some point, but we had no katana users up until now. And Sephiroth's got the giant Masamune, so there you go. He is the anime sword fighter. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's like there's so many things that I feel like copy Sephiroth or try and make, like so many games that try to have like, oh, and this is the badass, you know, edgy sword fighter guy, like anime sword fighder guy. But most of them are kind of copying Sephiroth, or feels like they were always trying to recreate his. Ooh, he has status effect. This isn't good. It's cool to see him fighting on this stage, the Northern Cave. Someone said Masamune. Is that how you say it? I always called it Masamune. I think because of Chrono Trigger, because of Masa and Mune. I actually saw when I went to Japan, I went to like the Tokyo museum or whatever, and it was I don't think it was actually Masamune. I think it was like one of his students. I saw a sword or whatever, and that was the label, set it on there. And I was like, oh, that's sweet. So, hey, please check my DMs. Where on Discord or Twitter or what? I will check my my messages. I got so many in the last like week, and I was trying to get out the after Sephiroth video. So I only had time to. I like looked through a lot of messages and didn't respond to a bunch of them because I was swamped for time trying to get that thing done with at least a full day for people to watch it before we got to this. If Hayabusa could swap weapons, he could be characters, 3 characters in one, like Pokemon Trainer. Yeah, that'd be cool if he had like the scythe and the sword and I don't know, something else. That'd be cool. If he was I guess a stance character switching between weapons. Hope you enjoyed the boss rush mode. Are we gonna get an actual boss rush mode? Song list, okay. Here's the song list. Okay, there's a decent amount of songs here. 1, 2, 9. Okay, so somebody was counting 9. So yeah, okay, they were right. 9 tracks, cool. I counted them and they had it in the bottom, didn't they? It said 9 in the bottom. I didn't see it. I was going through and just counting them. Yes, people would like to have more music from the series. We met with some challenges. Collaboration. Some cases in which songs from the original game aren't included. That's a lot of copyrights to get. I get it, Sakurai. It's tough. Shared among multiple companies. Yeah, I know Square does the copyright stuff. Tough. It's truly exceptional. Yeah, I mean, thank you for getting us Final Fantasy VII music more than just 2 tracks. At the end of the day, it sounds like that was a big undertaking. December 22nd. Okay, so it's not today. I figured because they didn't give us the heads up about saving our replays yet. Deals can be purchased individually, yep. It's true. Is he going to change it around so we can do series? Oh, cool. You're going to let us change it to series? I've wanted that for a while. Special spotlight deserving of bosses. Oh, what are we getting? What is this? Is there going to be a boss rush? Sephiroth challenge. Ooh. Limited time. What is this? Some extra mode? Limited time mode where you can fight Sephiroth as a boss character. Prior to the official release? Oh, snap! Well, see, normal are pretty challenging, while very hard will be extremely difficult. Well, now it's going to be some clout to get Sephiroth early. That's pretty cool. Until the release date. Cancelled that idea. Okay, so you can get them today. Okay, you can get them today. Okay, so you have to purchase either the Fighter Pass or the DLC, obviously. A few updates will be released. Okay. Player 2 variant. Okay, so that's what it is. I kind of missed it. I was trying to see if it was just against Sephiroth or not, but okay, it's that outfit for Cloud does Omni/version 5.
実装には思った以上の手間をかけてしまい、スタッフには申し訳なかったです。ですが、この5日しか出ていない。
Only played for 5 days. Interesting.
いろんなファイターやいろんな攻略でベリーハードクリアを目指していただければと思います。確かな手応えがあります。ボスとしてのセフィロスの強さ、楽しんでいただければ幸いです。
That's cool. I mean, sweet. We get him. Oh, one last thing.
戦場、小戦場、大戦場、終点において全局抽選と俺局セレクトから抽選方法が選べるようになりました。全局抽選とステージセレクトからの選曲はすべてのステージ曲が対象になります。俺局セレクトでメニューを切り替えると戦場なら俺局セレクトの中から抽選されます。あとゲーム内でご紹介することができなかったので、
Okay, let's see his victory screen.
なんかもお出ししたいと思います。こちらです。
He's gonna kill Aerith. I could see that. Oh, that's dope. Yeah, it's so cool. Oh man, that's what he tweeted out. That's what he tweeted. That is a cool victory screen. Oh, okay, that's it. So that's Geno's fate, I guess. Difficulties recording. I didn't hear any noise. That would have been bad. People would have been mad. Thank you, film crew. Alright, bye, Sakurai. Bummer about the Geno Me costume, but I guess we can go get Sephiroth right now if you can beat him. So that's pretty sweet. Cool. Yeah, I was hoping for an actual boss rush mode. That would have been cooler than just Sephiroth kind of has a boss rush mode, but oh well. Yeah, and a bummer about Geno. Yeah, it's a bummer. I'll do it after this video at some point, after the Mr. Sakurai Presents Sephiroth video talking about where we're at with speculation, and I'll talk about my thoughts about, you know, not getting even a deluxe Geno at this point. But a good amount of song tracks from Sephiroth. Sephiroth looks like he plays pretty cool, and we can go get him. I don't know if it's right now that mode's in the game or not, or if it's going to happen at some point today. It said just from the 17th till the 22nd. So I'm going to try to go get Sephiroth tonight. Hopefully it won't be too difficult. Noise theory time? Yeah, I don't know. All right, yeah, really bummer that Geno's not even a deluxe. Very bummer. Very bummed out about that. All right, well, thanks for watching, guys. I will catch you guys later. See ya.